where New York Braveheart SC escapes with a very convincing victory at that very end. A 3-2 victory over the newest Long Island foes, East Coast FC. Alongside me is Federico de Oliveira. Now, the main question here was the physicality of that game, especially in the second half where things got chippy. In the neutral third, you were drawing constant fouls. How can you testify to the constant physical nature of this game?
Well, first of all, it was a great win for the team. It boosted our confidence. And for the physicality part, I thought it was just overall a very physical game, especially in the middle. And if we didn't attack well or defend well, we would have got in big trouble. And there were some parts in the game that East Coast were on top of us, but we managed well. We have really good midfielders, defenders, and attackers that contribute very good for the game.
Now, naturally, this was the season opener for both you and East Coast FC, the newest Long Island team. The reason why I mentioned that is because going into this game, did you see it as a derby in particular?
We knew them. We studied them because we actually had a preseason game with them a few weeks ago. So we knew what were they capable of. They were a really good team in terms of counterattack and 1-2 move on and off the ball. But we managed them well, and we took our opportunities and we took advantage of it.
All right. Alongside him as well is Drew Jean-Baptiste, one of the newest players for New York Braveheart SC. So the most relevant question here is, how does it feel to get that key first victory, especially of the season?
It's the most important win of the season. Start off on the right foot, and just the character shown throughout the whole game from both teams. Just shows that guys are gonna keep on fighting to the 90th minute, and for us, we came out on the fortunate side of it, and I think that's what we need to take into the rest of the season. Just keep on going until the last whistle.
Now, similarly, I wanted to ask a question because I noticed you in the first half predominantly in the midfield area, and in the second half you dropped back a lot more. Was that as a form of being an extra cushion for the defense and for adapting to the game as a whole?
I would assume that's coach's idea behind it. Whatever he tells us to do, we just do it, and because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna just go out there and give 100. So no matter who's on the field, I know he's comfortable with anybody to do their job.
And alongside him, of course, is Delwin Hernandez, who also saw a lot of action, especially offensively. In that first half, the team dominated, that is, from an attacking standpoint. How can you argue that Braveheart controlled that first half? How can you testify to that?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank God for being here and allowing us to play the game that we all love. But the first half, we did control most of the ball. We all played together. We all moved very smoothly. And a lot of it was because of our awareness. When we play, we always have to be aware of the decisions we make and the decisions we take. And we were very aware of that first half.
Likewise, in a similar fashion that I issued toward Jean-Baptiste, I noticed you dropping back a lot from the right wing toward the center parts of the field, the central parts of the pitch, where you had acted more as almost a cam. Or CAM for those wondering, how did that change the rhythm of the game offensively, especially in the second half where it finally led to that breakaway?
Well, we have all different types of players on the team, and we all can play various positions on the front end, but I noticed that I was getting a little bit man-marked, and to alleviate that, I had to drop in the middle and let some space in behind so our right back can make a few runs, and that helped the team out a lot and created a lot of open spaces.
Well, clearly versatility was the name of the game at the very end. New York Braveheart SC victorious 3-2 over East Coast FC. Congratulations, gentlemen, on the win. The first win of the season, of course, in this spring 2024 rendition. So once again, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Of course, likewise. I am Sean Cabrera, and you have been watching the UPSL Premier Division on Game and Frame.